New business downtown is growing, and its bounty can be found at some of the city's most well-known restaurants. Lindsay Thies is live inside a hydroponic farm. Lindsay?
That's right, and I'm here with Ian Peterson, and I asked you to show me how this is done, and they're putting me to work, of course, Jen. So what do we have here first off?
Right here we have two different kinds of lettuce. This is a loose leaf lettuce eventually, and this will be a butterhead lettuce. It'll get to about that big when it's all done.
And it looks like this is just baby stage. How long, when was this planted?
About 2 weeks ago. They were put into cubes that look like this, and we just put a little hole in there and a seed. You can actually still see the seed right there.
Awesome.
So we put them in these channels after about 2 weeks, and then in another month they'll be ready to go to market.
Perfect.
Restaurant.
Go to market, go to eat. Well, it's called Peterson Greens, and you guys have been going on for about a year now. It started last summer.
Yep, we've been growing and selling for about 2 months now.
Fantastic. And let's just say it's all about green, and they're making a little green too. Take a look. Listen closely. It's inside this nondescript old building where harvest is happening at Peterson Greens.
This is tatsoi. It's an Asian green.
It was about this time last summer, the Petersons, son Ian,
Not too much stem. They can't do very much with the stem.
and dad Tom,
Half a dozen different varieties of peppers growing in here.
and daughter-in-law Kristen started the indoor hydroponic garden.
We're gonna take this down to boiler room.
It now supplies half a dozen restaurants in Omaha, like Kitchen Table downtown, eateries that pride themselves on local farm to table. Hydroponic works like this. Light replaces the sun, water replaces the soil.
This is our main reservoir, which we've got here. It's about a 300-gallon tank.
Nutrient-filled H2O recycles through these trays. Nutrients come from big vats monitored by a computer system and from small seedlings and sprouts.
In the dark, sort of underground, they put out their roots and soak up the water and the nutrients, and that's what you get.
Come full-grown peppers, herbs, and full leaves. This has been growing for about 60 days. It's tasty, clean, green, and most important for the Petersons, not time-sensitive and local.
I think it's just the idea that we can do it. I mean, I think it's just so neat that you can take something like this and grow food in it and do it year-round.
I'm back out here live at Peterson Green. Now, you guys are located in this old building kind of right outside of Old Market at 7th and Pacific. And we mentioned Boiler Room in the story and Kitchen Table in the story. What are some of the other restaurants where people can check out your foods?
We dropped off a little bit to Market House that just opened last week on Monday. And the Great Plume has been buying some of our stuff, just whatever they feel like it, pretty much since we started selling. So they were one of our first customers.
Fantastic.
They're pretty great out there.
Nothing better than local. And this is where it starts, Jen. Gonna send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Yeah, the whole process right there.
If they said peppers one more time, I'm going to call my wife and say I have stuffed peppers for dinner.
It was making you hungry.
Yeah, that sounded really good.